This time around I'm traveling to the beautiful island of Evia and specifically to a village called Oreoi to get to the port police there. I drove all the way to the town of Glypha to take the ferry boat and go to the village of Ayokambos. As soon as I'm there, it's a quick drive to the village of Oreoi. When I purchased the boat, it was registered to the port of Oreoi. I've been told that I need to register the boat to the Greek port authorities, get the Greek flag, then delete the boat from the Greek port authorities and then take the certificate to the Polish authorities and register the boat there. I have already started the registration process online to be prepared for the face-to-face meeting with the Greek port authorities. That included lots and lots of forms, lots of certificates and official documents, and quite a hefty price in fees. This is the ferry that will take me to the final place for the paperwork. And after that, I'm done for now. I like the fact that the car is sticking out with that bright yellow color. And it's about time to leave Glypha. Just a small town, one of the ports that actually connect Evia island with Greece as a mainland. Yay! We're moving! Let's go to the island. Bye bye mainland. Exceptional day. Super nice weather. And this Aegean blue is awesome. And this is Oreoi. This is where the port is that the Coast Guard service is located. So I have to be there in order to deregister my boat from the Greek register and then register it again in the Polish register. I had to travel for 1.5 hours, so hopefully it will be done. I'll update you about that in a second. My work is not done. Well, usually this is the case when it comes to the Greek authorities, when you actually go to an authority for the first time. What needs to be done now is to have a correct bill of sale, because there was an issue with the bill of sale. The outboard was not mentioned at all, neither the tender. So I have to make sure I create another bill of sale containing these two assets too, and then submitting my papers once again, a couple of fees that I need to pay. It seems like a nice place. I have to be here again, but it's costly and it's far away, so I'm not really sure if I like this. At least there is a bull there. Some sightseeings. Nothing is in vain. At least I can see the bull. It's from the 4th century before Christ. Must be heavy. Back to the boat. When I said the boat, I meant my boat. Come on. Yeah! The new washing machine is here! Welcome, welcome! We'll be the best pals! Woohoo! That's the end of hand washing. Yes! Yes! This is the Vida XL washing machine. It has a capacity of 3.6 kilos when it comes to actually washing the stuff, and 2.5 kilos for the spinning. It doesn't have a dryer at all. Let me see. Let me reveal. Ta-da! The water outlet here, and the water inlet is on top up here. And you have the timer. You have the switch for standard and soft and drain, and then you have the spin timer, which is another timer. A water inlet here and another water inlet here. I'm not sure why we have two of them. Ooh, it has a spring mechanism. Me gusta. Wow. We have instructions here. The normal quality that you should expect with 200 euros. So this is the spinning part. And so this is where the washing happens. Then you move stuff to the other one. Thumbs up for now. So this is the spinning part. Washing part. So this is where the washing happens. The Sunfish 40 has a second head, a aft head, that I obviously didn't need as I'm a solo sailor for the time being, hopefully. I removed the actual toilet bowl and the sink, which was behind where the washing machine is right now. I measured the distance from this bulkhead to this bulkhead, and then I found out that this product is exactly my size, exactly what I need. There were through hulls down there because of the old head. I used one of them. I used a non-return valve. Basically, I'm opening and closing this ball valve. This is how the water drains. I've also added a small TMC pump to support the output of water when the water level is low, when the pressure is low, the water line is somewhere where the valve is. I used a simple hose for the water inlet, and I'm switching on and off like that with this valve here. It's a plastic valve. And then I used an automotive belt to secure the washing machine in place. The thing is, I plan to move the whole thing a bit down in order to get more space there for my dirty clothes and stuff. Anyhow, back to the whole washing machine kind of usage, how I feel about it. I received one of them and it broke after the first use, so I had to return that one and they sent me a new one straight away. It took like 15 days or something. This thing is to push down the clothes that they are wet and get rid of the excess water, and then the rest of the work is done by the spinner. It's about 14 liters per cycle. Keep that in mind in your water consumption. The way I use the washing machine to conserve water is to use the first cycle of pre-wash, like all these kind of detergents and stuff are in there, and then I drain it, and then I add fresh water. You use that fresh water to get rid of the detergent. I get rid of the excess water here and I put them in the spinner. Fresh water is still there, so I'm using it as a pre-wash for the next laundry cycle. This conserves water if you are in a tight water budget, let's say. Overall, washing is really good and spinning is even better. So I'm really satisfied with this machine, and as you can see, it barely fits where I need it to be. I have kept all the components of the original Sunfish setting here. The toilet bowl, the sink that folds down, so I can restore it to the original kind of setting. It's class A, not plus, not another plus or any other pluses. Total consumption, which is 5 kilowatt hour every 100 laundry cycles, because it doesn't heat the water. It's 3.6 kilos for the washing cycle, and then 2.5 kilos or something for the draining cycle. I have to also mention that the noise is quite low. I don't have any kind of complaints, even when spinning in full speed. Let me also add that this is 220 volts. If you have any questions about this product, let me know in the comments and I'll try to get back to you with everything I know so far. Obviously, I don't need it as that. Obviously, I didn't need. And then